Hello? Hi! Hi! Hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. What's new? What's popping? I am back on my BS. So I'm gonna open this, and if you were here for when we started all this business, you already know what this is. We are doing a little bit more work on the GOOOO Minecraft resource pack. And if we run out of things to do there, or, you know, just need a general break, I have some animation stuff to work on too. So this will likely be a pretty lax day. I'm also super sleepy and it's such a freaking nice day out, so it's like we're on some vibes. We are vibing. So if I open up this, we have like 3 more of the large inventory containers to do, and then the rest is all like itty bitty like sprites that overlay on top of things. So from here, stuff is pretty easy. So this is wider. Let's see. Trying to remember what the process was that we started this with. We're gonna wanna hop up into here, go on to pixel fill, grab this color, drop it onto there. And we're gonna grab both of these layers, put them above, and they should be clipping down. Now you can tell, because it's not as wide, we have some like empty space. Otherwise, everything else is lined up correctly. Don't think we want to just slide it over either. Could copy paste and have it repeat. No crime in that, I don't think. Does its job pretty well. And the rest is going to be replacing some of these colors. So got that. Zoom in a little bit more. We got this dark, almost black, and off-white, and the corners here. Okay. Then turn on apply to connected, because then we gotta get these little itty bitty corners. Okay, that is sitting on its own layer. So if we go into pixel brushes, be real lazy, we're just gonna manually pop those. I think that's it. I think that's the whole lot here. Oh, yeah, there's these here too. I'm gonna make it conform. Honestly, this is probably gonna be overwritten with a different sprite, because past the like main containers, everything else is kind of like sprite work from there. Let me see if we have another blue color hanging out somewhere though. If I open some of the other sprites, we have a slightly lighter blue in the grindstone. Wait. Oh, I need to open chat to see if that's a... Oh! Okay, I thought it was a Trollifer first. Hi, Glottal! Playo! Wow! Good to see ya, homie. I hope you're having a good day. I hope your weekend's going well. Is this... That is the same blue. Okay. We are working on a Minecraft resource pack that Ace of Diamond SFT has largely created for us, but I wanted to like super customize some of the UI stuff. Yeah, Ace also made the Dolly pack, which is like, why is Ace so goated? To head out for some errands soon? Absolutely. I hope that goes fan-frickin-tastic. Yeah. Then we might switch to animation later once we run out of like pixel art or tire of it, but for now we are just moving with this. I wish I had an in-between color for that. I might just leave it as this like mahogany desaturated red. It just makes sense to leave it like that. It doesn't bode, but what if I turn this to a hue layer? Or if I did the same thing, but with the more saturated blue? So grab that. Green? That looks like a yes symbol, which is bad. This is a bad UI. Purple. Purple. Oh, that might be the winner. It makes it a little more analogous, but it doesn't completely separate it from the context of it being like a no-no color, which is closer to red. I think we're keeping that. I think we are keeping that. So, file, save as, and we're going to overwrite. And saved. We go into tab item search. Okay, the grindstone tab we can close. And from here on out, boop, we will be doing the same. Oh goodness, some funny little bird noises. Oh. I'm so tempted to go crack a window. I just know that there tends to be a lot of noise in my neighborhood and the mic would almost certainly pick it up. Once we get into like more summer temperatures, it's gonna be unavoidable, but I yearn. I yearn for it. Okay, and now we are repeating the process. Boop. Gosh, once you remember that it's only like 2 or 3 colors that go into this, that little chunk of just filling everything in goes really quickly. I think it took me longer to remember how the layers were structured than it did to just do the second UI. Do what I gotta do. If it's between overheating and bad audio, The obvious answer is bad audio. I'm simply yearning. Oh. PJ's playing with this one toy in her cage. And I'm positive that it's bird safe, but maybe it could have used a wash before I gave it to her, because the red dye in it has slowly gotten onto her face, and it makes her look like she has, like, blush on. Like, this girl has makeup on. She's so pretty and dumb. I love her. Blue in bio. Connor's otter king. True. I know, hope you're having a good day. Hope things are going well. Working on a little Minecraft resource pack. I don't think I have to do much more to this set of sprites, so we'll just save. Trying to art, not gonna lie. Are you like having an art block? Because I have one or two suggestions for art block that always tends to help me, but if you're just scribbling around having fun, that's good too. More or less kind of learned something. Ooh. Ooh. Good luck. Oh, rendering. My arch nemesis. 2D rendering. I cannot help you. This is the exact same inventory, just with a search bar. This is the exact same inventory, just with a search bar. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Copy. Paste. And fill that in. Just gotta lock in easy. Not going wellish. In art, you sometimes have to get through several bad drawings before you can get to the good drawings. And that doesn't mean that you've wasted time on those bad drawings. It means that they were important stepping stones. They were parts of your education. You did those as a learning experience. And it's okay to, like, toss out art that serviced you as a learning tool, but isn't like what you would want in a final project. It's okay to say goodbye to art that you're not happy with. Just the fact that you did it is part of growth. People, I feel, should be less scared to make bad art. You know, quote unquote, bad art. Okay, that's all for the containers, which means that past this, we're just doing a bunch of little sprites. Tell this to Akko. Oh, Akko's so resistant to me giving her a pep talk about art. She's so resistant and spicy, and she does some decent stuff. People are so not nice to themselves sometimes. Okay, now we have a big spaghetti of... what do you call? A big spaghetti of folders with little itty-bitty sprites inside. Where to start? Let's start with the anvil. So if I also open the anvil container, we can check to see how it's gonna line up. Yeah, okay, so this right over here. I just grab a little snippet of it. Gotta drop it down one. The fact that I grabbed it so perfectly is kind of scary. And then we just have to have that X over top. So if I get rid of everything that's not the X, do I want to change the color on that X? If I flatten it and lay it on top just to check. It's not visually offensive with a hard red X. And if I go into this tab, this one, here's the purple that we selected. If I do a color layer, snap! Hi, wafers! I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. Good to see you. I'm gonna get that snack. Wait. Oh, there we go. What? I missed. There we go. Clumsy otter. You know, unironically, I'm really clumsy in the mornings, especially when I'm sleepy. So this is just par for the course. How am I doing? I am in good spirits. Ooh, yeah, if I do a purple layer on this, that's gonna be way out of the color range that we need. It's good? Yes. I am working on a collab texture pack for Minecraft for myself. Trekkie! Hi! Hi! Good to see you, Snake! That emote has a hand. Trekkie, where did you get that hand? You're a snake. What? Whose hand is that? Neighbors beat you to the snack. Did you specifically want the first snack of the stream? They weren't using it. You'll put it back when you're done. They don't even... That sounds like that one meme video that's been going around about, like, the gnome using dark magic to make people not be able to walk anymore. The guy's like, you're not gonna get your gnome bacon if you're gonna use dark magic on people. And I was like, that kid didn't even want to walk no more. Just want to drop a snack? My most loyal snack deliverer. Foxed. Okay, I think we'll keep the that error as is. Do a save. Text field and text field disable can stay gray. Unless I want to make it purple. Do I want to make it purple? Indecision. Bits! Thank you! Thank you! Last 4 bits that you have for some reason. As always, I hope that you are taking care of yourself first. Anything beyond that is much appreciated. Okay, open a new folder. Okay, we have a bunch of little sprites for the beacons. I think this confirm will keep as is. You can't even see that. I have to zoom way in. A little X, that's hunky-dory. This for the button. This I want to change for sure. Okay, I could be using the color history. That is an option. I could also make an actual color palette for this, but that sounds efficient. Why would I be efficient? Button selected. button highlighted. Let's... Ooh, hiccup. Let's make this the same purple. And nothing else. We're just making this purple. Save. Button disabled. I think that's gonna be... Oh. Oh. It's dark. It's dark in here. What if we grab this, lay it over top, put that thing down, flip it and reverse it. And then darken it with this blue. It's like 75 maybe? I think I like that. Do a save on that. Here's a question. Do I want... Ooh, if I do that, it's going to be very saturated purple. Okay. Let's not. Yeah, that lower contrast is way better for this, I think. These should be good, though. Okay, and then one more here. So if I grab a copy of this. What? Okay. And then flip, flip. Yeah, easy peasy. And save. Should be all good to close these up. Yes, do a safety save of this because I don't know if I overwrote it or not. The arrow we can get rid of. Actually, we should be good to close these as well. Just go back to having the base inventory. I could leave this open just so that I can grab the purple that I have up, just to be safe. Okay, go back to container, here we go, and blast furnace. Get both of those. little itty bitty flames. 'Tis pretty? Thank you. Thank you, I'm obsessed with space. I'm obsessed with space as an aesthetic. But also, sometimes when I'm looking for stuff to watch, I'll just watch videos on theoretical physics and like astronomical bodies and stuff. And it's like, you know, I can only understand so much of it for real. But I like to think that it's good enrichment. It's good enrichment for the Connor. When did that little blue bit there get changed? When did all of this get space patterned? You're supposed to be... What? Okay, maybe... This is acting weird. Okay, what if I... Oh, I know what's happening here, is that this little bit there was colored on mistake. Oh, Mr. Prime. Thank you, Fox. I hope you enjoy emote accents. I hope you enjoy assurance that there will not be ads. I appreciate it. Okay, this is for the blast furnace containers. Let's open that up. what we're gonna want to do is grab a copy of these so that we can assure that the sprite below them has the same background details. Oh, I look over and there's emote spam. Heck yeah. I actually have more emote slots that I need to work on filling. The fact that I keep dragging my feet on that is a little embarrassing because, like, I really like, you know, doing little animated emotes. It's just like, my brain's so busy lately. Okay, gotta just line this up. Okay, and then from here, I can just get rid of this lighter blue. Let's make this the dark drop-down color, and this is a... Is this a full saturated white? Yeah, it'd make more sense to give it the tint. Otter brain is occupied. I have the mental capacity of an otter, but I have the social security number of a human. And that is my ultimate problem in life. Okay, good to save that. And lit progress. Oh, snack. I must snack. Om-noms. Freaking om-noms. Okay, I lined that up perfectly. Ads running. Whoa. Get advertised too. Get capitalism. Okay, I should be good. Turn that to the darkest blue. And then what if I made this fire as blue as possible? What if we just... Imagine having ads. You're just gonna start flexing on people, huh? If I were a capitalist, I should not condone it because that might make people sub more, but I'm not a capitalist. I'm a filthy little socialist. You shaking your head? Yeah, I like this blue fire. I like this blue fire a lot. We are keeping it. The stink face. Oh, goodness. Okay, that should be all I need for these. I really like that blue fire. I think I'm gonna be a little enamored with it. Don't save, close. And we go back a folder, brewing stand. EP. EP otter. I should make this one electric blue too. Hold on. We're doing that. We are making it so blue. Hue. So blue. Okay, save. That's good. Let's open the original brewing stand. And then container brewing stand. Because we're gonna need the bubbles and the arrows. Copy. You sending me hearts for? Okay, bubs. There's the bubs. that lined up correct? Yeah. Okay. Y'all are cute. Y'all are cute. Let's make this... Oh. No, you... if I haven't already, can I suggest making milk pink so we can have cannon milk? It's strawberry milk. I'm gonna have to suggest that to Ace because doing the like individual like item sprites is more up their alley. So, am I dad? Are you calling me dad? Have I been assigned dad? Oh yeah, hi Waven. Hi, good to see you. I mean, wait, is that a new viewer? I have never met you before in my life. This is making me second guess what I've done for the little bubbles here. Because this is going to be overlaying on top of everything. Yes. Am I even older than you? I'm 25. I am your father. And the Star Wars crowd goes wild. Same age. Okay, well, I was born in January, which is generally hard to beat in terms of early in the year, so maybe I have a couple months or a couple of days. You're December, baby. I'm almost a year old. Okay. My beloved Raven daughter. It has been officiated. I cannot deny. I also owe about 24 years of child support, it seems. What a sentence. What a sentence. Literally almost a year. Nope. Okay, there's the arrow. Line this up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, drag it down. And do a little color swappy swap. Boop. Getting an Xbox with your child support money. How am I? And how's everyone? I am on some good vibes. We are just chillin'. Vox is good. That's good. Okay, what if I pretend like it's only partially filled? It's not. Oh, bits. Thank you, Raven. As usual, I hope that you were taking care of yourself first and foremost. Anything beyond that is well appreciated. Working on commissions. Hey, if you ever want to show like art tax, if there's ever something you're proud of, just drop it as a Discord link, and I may zippity zop drag it in. Eat a bagel at me. That was my breakfast. You throwing my breakfast at me. Wafer squeezing. No, they're just a kitty. It would be nice to wafer. Breakfast. Breakfast. Is that a foreign concept? I said it was my breakfast. I didn't say that I had breakfast recently. I did eat it at 2 o'clock, though. I'm, an hour later than you, though. I am in EST, so it is 3:40 right now. Need a squeezing emote. Squeezing comes. What does that mean? Who are you squishing? I thought I were central? Nope. Tricked you. Get tricked. Ooh, hold on. I should check, because that little blaze rod's gonna go into there. I should check and make sure that that looks okay if it's light blue. Peck their eyes out. Oh goodness. Violence. It doesn't look bad. Doesn't mean I like it though. And now that I've closed that blaze rod image, I'm not just gonna be able to undo it. Oh, wait, did I? No, I opened it back up, okay. Violence and violins, always a perfect pair. How many vengeance scenes are paired to classical music? I think because classical music is classical music and has been around for so long, it just is paired to a lot of things. I had a friend recently try to interpret, like, what the heck my musical taste was. And they were getting so frustrated as I could, like, continuously just sent them, like, worse and worse garbage. Like, unidentifiable, like, like, noisecore stuff. Like, not even, like, me intentionally, like, trying to troll them or something. It was just the kinds of things I listen to someone who prefers, like, more classical, like, rock and stuff. Like, more conventional and, like, normie stuff. It was just... Omi was not having a good time. Use some squeezy mode in art chat. Do you want me to show it? I'm gonna go peek. Scrumble. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I wanted to make a squeaky toy sound. Think y'all just heard Graham. Taste goes from Tupac to 100 gex, the drop of hat. See, like 100 gex is the kind of like artist that I was showing them, and they were like, "What is this? Why aren't you normal?" Don't mind showing. I think you'll bid to send an actual gift. Oh, is this a sticker? Oh, yeah, it's a sticker. Yeah. You would need to drop it as a GIF file. But, you know, do whatever you want. What if I did... Oh, that's so bright. That's so bright. Problem is more so the hues that are going on the brewing stand. So I could leave this the same. Let's see. If I grab the main blue, I want to turn connected pixels off. Ooh. And then get into all of these. with the super dark blue and then put it on 25% opacity, then I'll have this sort of tinted look. As for the squeaky toy noise, you actually added that in the tweet announcement. Oh, I love that. Fantastic. Why were you not in the Discord server? None taken. I am personally in so many servers that I think if I added more, I might, like, blow a gasket. So many. So freaking many. Okay. Do I want that? Is that acceptable? And gotta be like you and join 3, then nuke your account. You are an enigma, Raven. Perplexing. But not bad by any stretch of the imagination. What if I did this? Is that strange? The contrast is weird. Had a bagel for breakfast too, and as I can see, you no longer will be paying $8 for the McDonald's egg and steak and cheese bagel. McDonald's has been acting like a garbage company and donating towards some not great movements lately, so any opportunity to ignore their products, that's a win to me. That is hunky-dory. That contrast is a little better. Ooh, seeing media this morning. I must peek. Ah, oh, I see. It's a homemade one. Oh, and then wafers gif. Open in browser. I think the most efficient way for me to show this one is actually going to be just turning on display capture. Yabba dabba 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 yabba doo. Oh. 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 Hit. Hello. Huh. Strange. Oh, is it because it's below? Yeah, there we go. Using my webcam on a regular cam mode and pointing at the monitor. Like the soy jack meme. Wafers, so cute. Let me do. Oh, I did caps lock. I'm so smart. What? Evil. Oh, why are you doing that to me? It keeps trying to autofill the command. There we go. There we go. Hey, are you following Savage Wafers? If not, maybe you should. They play Minecraft, they draw, they are a funny little Cheshire cat, and they have pretty good vibes. So, they got my vote. Go check them out. Don't Connor me. Don't Connor me. You will accept my affections. You will. Thanks for showering. Thank you. Thank you for showering. What? You're bonking me. Bonking me. Oh, you just got gotted. You just got epic pranked. You just got epic pranked, bro. I think what I'm going to do I'm gonna leave this the way that it was, and I am going to nix the change to the fuel rod, and we will just let it be the original orange. And I'm gonna just delete it from the folder and hope that when Ace, like, recombines the four, that'll be fine. Indoctrinated into the otter cult. Cult of the squeaker. Okay, this is stuff for bundles. I don't particularly care about that. Cartography table has the error button. So if I go into here, let's also open the original cartography table container. Okay, yeah. Because the arrow's in a different place, it is going to be a different sprite. So, like, the stars around it make it distinctly different, which is why I have to overlay it. Oh, snunk. Oh, it's an oyster. Bros, yesterday I reduced the cost of the snacks to, what was it, like, was it only 1 point or was it like 10 points? And turned the cooldown for it off so that chat could flood us. We only require you collect shiny rocks and eat shellfish. Bonus points if you can get Connor to blush. That's not hard. Most of my ethnic background is Irish and I'm very pale. And my blood likes to pool, so... I'm easily tomato. Easily tomato. Lining this up. Hop it up. Boop. There we go. And delete us. Delete us. Oh, got her upside down. True. True. That will make me go tomato mode. Cute when I stutter. Growing up, I actually spent some time in speech therapy because of my stutter. So the fact that I've done so much like public speaking and have gone on to do like streaming stuff is a real accomplishment in my eyes. Just because when I was little, I had a much worse time with it. It's like one of those things where you get stuck on a word and you'd like turn into like a little Gatling gun, like da 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 da. That was just a part of my childhood. Well, effective when you get him to accept compliments. I'm not self-depreciative, so at least I'm not like resistant to compliments like some people are. Like, I have friends, and I'm sure you have friends, who would rather be like beaten like a piñata than told that they are a human person who has value. Appreciate the funny otter. Pa 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 pa. Thank you. I'll be down here. On the floor. Acquiring floor food. Pets. Okay, new folder. You got friends. I'm not just talking about IRL friends, I am talking about internet friends as well. IRL friends and internet friends are different and are valued differently and have different connections, but they're still friends. So, you know, if you're someone who's an introvert and deals better with people online, or if you're someone who travels a lot and can't really maintain a long-form IRL friendship, you're not friendless. The fact that you are here in a social community, you are not friendless. Future meals and possible allies. Are ravens carrion feeders? Because I know crows will absolutely pick at roadkill, but I don't know if ravens have a similar diet. My friends are just NPCs with extra perks and side quests. Raven? Raven, those are real people. I know you know. Okay, pop this open. These are for the auto crafter. Stand around and give out side quests. Ravens are opportunists, so will eat carrion, but will also hunt / dig in trash. Good to know. Otters are also pretty opportunistic. Like, if they can get their hands on, like, a sparrow, or if you, like, throw a Subway sandwich at them. Yep, they're gonna be munching. They're gonna be munching. Okay, auto crafter. Auto crafter? Auto crafter. Is it this one? Yeah, crafter instead of... This doesn't give me any implication of where that symbol's gonna be, though. These are essentially crows, but slightly smarter and slightly bigger. I actually didn't know that they are considered more intelligent. You know, more John Fox in a minute. I'm just gonna turn and face the other direction, and if the viewer count goes down by 1, that's just the circle of life. It's just nature doing its thing. Okay, what if... If I take the same area as where this arrow is. Yes, I think that'll work because these are otherwise essentially the same. Paste this. Oh, hold on. Is that just this but inside of it? Maybe. Not by much, but enough to be scientifically noticeable. Did a bird just fly against your window? Oh, I hope little buddy is okay. Birds can't visually see just straight up well-cleaned glass. So a lot of the times they think that they're just gonna pass right through the opening. You can actually buy window films that add a visual abrasion to the window so that they can better identify that it's not a passageway, and we can prevent stuff like that. Eventually, they're just gonna have to evolve. Making a joke of a raven flying against you window. Ah, you got me, bro. Right over my head. You got me. Okay, so this would be the redstone powered, and then I could just fill the rest of this in with the remaining blue. So I get up in this business. Make sure that that's still the same color. And then we drop the redstone down. Helped a cardinal after it hit a window. Oh, a little effort bit you. They don't know. They don't know. We're just confused little bubbies. I'm very glad that you helped him out, though. Honestly, I think the big thing for if you have a stunned bird that's injured itself, the best thing you can do is make sure that it has cover from local predators. So making sure that it is in a bush or something where it can hide, so that aerial predators like a hawk won't spot it, or if there's cats nearby, then making sure that it's somewhere where it can hide. Otherwise, there's not really too much else that you can do for a stunned bird, in my experience. It's either, they're gonna get up, or they're a little too injured and nature will do its thing. Forgiven and given pepperoni! You gave a cardinal pepperoni? They're seed eaters. You were 16. It's a red bird, so clearly it must like red food. Let's give it some pepperoni from my Papa John's pizza. Are omnivores even cardinals? Yeah, that's fair. In the same way that a horse will eat chicken eggs if they have access to them. Just because it's good nutrients for an animal to stray outside of its, general diet. They can still be herbivores, but still have some opportunism. That's all you had. Oh, I'm just taking the mick out. It's just very funny to me. You did a good thing. You did a good thing. Okay, let's grab this, pop it into here, and then what we're gonna want to do, go up here, fill in these. Now what if I grab darkest blue here? Oh. Mm-hmm. Ooh, little subtle difference? It might not be dark enough, so let me grab this again and just manually nudge it up. Yeah. Horses are the only herbivores horses are actually only herbivores by choice. Well, kind of. Kind of. You can truly tell an animal's diet based on if the materials that it's consumed has been reincorporated into its anatomy, and you can kind of do that by carbon testing. So it can eat something outside of its diet and be okay and still get some select nutrients from it. But if it's not incorporating like a good breadth of the material that it's consumed, then scientifically it is outside of its diet. You know, they could also still eat things that give them a little bit of gastrointestinal stress, but is still otherwise good for them in terms of nutrients as well. Kind of like how people with, like, lactose intolerance will have dairy. Like, people can still benefit from the vitamin D in that, even though it's probably gonna make them a little bit of an unhappy camper later. Travels into the future and eats all your pizza. That is a time crime. That is immoral. That is evil. You are going to time jail. Sure, they find pieces of your body 20 years later. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The girly pups are fighting. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can close this. Travel in the future and eat those too. Those as in your own flesh chunks? Is that auto-cannibalism at that point? Also, if it's past you consuming parts of future you, that doesn't prevent the future from happening. You're not creating a time loop in any way. Send you back to the Mesozoic era. I want to go to the Mesozoic era. I want to see ancient animals. Hi, Joey. Hi, good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Fox and Raven are fighting. He's making me scared. Haldo. I just realized that's Haldo. I'm gonna pet the big toothy kitty. It's a good mood. It's a good mood. Okay, let me see if I grab this. Okay, yeah, it's definitely one that's gonna slot into here. I think I can grab one of the other disabled slots. If you eat the dinosaurs, something butterfly effect. All people walk in a handstand now. You'd be so done. You just have a Bigfoot steak. You'd be so down. Gotcha. I like that this implies that Bigfoot is a prehistoric creature that genuinely, like, existed in the past instead of a modern cryptid. That's a real interesting one. Okay, this one. Do we want... Oh. Oh, she's big. Why are you big? Bigfoot long neck dinosaur. I mean, there's a good number of long-necked dinosaurs, but I'm not thinking of any that also are known for having large feet. Like, Apatosaurus is the like, well-known long-necked dinosaur. Which is what the Brachiosaurus was, like, absorbed into categorically. Brachiosaurus is actually more well-known, but it's actually been proven that it was a juvenile Apatosaurus. Said Bigfoot because you're thinking of Littlefoot. That movie was not bad, but it was very interesting. Okay, since this... Oh, there's a little secret bit of gray right there that I missed. Oh, that's good to know. But since this, in theory, is just one of these, how about I just alter one of these? If I go in with this. Okay, flatten image. That would be a disabled slot then. Yeah, I don't think it gets much clearer than that. Only 1 and 2 exist, everything else is non-canon. I was not a Land Before Time kid. I actually know very little about Land Before Time. I do know, however, that it tore out many people's hearts. Okay, I'm gonna do a save over this since we fixed that gray corner, and this. We save. You were all about that movie as a kid? I know about tree stars. that is my deepest knowledge about Land Before Time. Oh. I was hoping to catch that. Almost. You got too distracted? What do you mean? You act like there's a regular interval that you're supposed to be dropping snacks in, or else I'm gonna starve. I appreciate you. But homie, I'm okay. Since we're not adding purple anywhere else, I'm tempted to undo the purple here. Are we gonna keep the purple? No. I'm overwriting this. No more purple. My model just falls over? How... Oh, the meowing meower. It's so hard to grab things on like OBS sources. Misread your message. Oh, you were all the alt movies, like alternative. Gotcha. Hold on. I need to... There we go. Is this what you meant, Fox? Is this what you meant? Oh, I vanished off to this side. Hold on. Let me transform, flip. Oh, no, wrong one. Transform. Oh, no. Okay, wait, maybe that is what I want then. Then if I go way over here. Is this what you were hoping for? Is this everything you wanted? Land Before Time, The Black Cauldron, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Cusco's Groove. Bottom half of my body, it's cropped because of OBS. Like if I go up like this, it's there. But that's me manipulating the OBS source. I promise I am a whole person. We're just chaos mode. Wafer's looking at us like we're insane. Come on, we're so normal. We're so normal. Don't look at me like that, I'm so normal. Thigh highs. Okay, let's go back to real normal. Did Did someone say Die Hard? What's on the menu? Legs, legs. What's on the menu? Legs, legs. They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long. Are we not insane? Chat is usually a little more normal than streamer. But yeah, you're a little insane. Legs. Boop. I sit back down. Actually, there's other thigh highs in VTuber Kit too. So if I go back up here, let's see. If I bring the tab back up and go into outfits, there's little kitty thigh highs. You want little kitty thigh highs? Oh, good gosh. He's losing it. He's actually losing it. You'd love that. He doesn't need food. He wants attention. Here, you know what? We'll be on this model so that you guys can see the little kitty faces, and they'll stay until someone redeems an outfit, and then it will get reset. I'm gonna let my very loud cat into my room, and hopefully he'll behave. Cat cam win. I would have to get some kind of second web camera to do that. Because right now, my web camera is literally my iPhone wired into my PC. Oh, we did a bippity bop. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna let him in now, even though he stopped screaming. Hi, sir. Do you have anything else to say? Any more meows? Yeah? Tell me about it. You better not ask for out. If you ask to go right back out, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, so soft though. Little baby. Buy one exchange for FemWeek. We already have a girl mode alt. Pets him? Yes. Not like we have much to lose anything. Hey! Hey! Whoa. Girl mode. But now the kitty thigh highs are gone. And you're never getting them back. But you do get to see now that the rest of the outfit here is actually like full leggings. Like they go all the way up. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Oh no! Haha, I get wrecked. Oh, cute. Yeah, we have girl mode and boy mode. Firmly believe in femboy supremacy. Okay. That depends on how you interpret the term girl mode. Girl mode can imply that you are dressed femininely but aren't necessarily a girl. So if I am using masculine pronouns but am wearing something that's girl mode, it could be accurate to still call that femboy. If one wanted to. A lot of those things are like opt-in. Okay, we have a bunch of image scrollers. So like if I just drag and drop some of these in, these are literally just for the tabs and stuff in the creative inventory. Paid DLC. Fantastic. Okay, GUI, container, creative inventory. This? Yeah, so I think this would be the scroll bar here. Let's open another one of these. GUI, sprites, container, creative inventory. The fact that they have a little turn down there is weird. Let me just copy paste one in to see if it fits there. Why are you big? Why are you big? Why are you big? Don't understand. Okay, I'm definitely not in the right UI container then. Okay, GUI, container. I don't know what those go to then. Transfram, you wish the girl DLC didn't take so long to download. Yeah. Okay, I genuinely... Thank you, Graham. I genuinely don't know what those go to. So, I think I'm just gonna leave them. He do be saying meow. He's rolling at the door, so I think he wants out. I'm gonna make him wait a little bit, though. He can learn a little bit of patience. So if I skip creative inventory and go into enchanting table, I could take the little numbers and letters that go into the experience and make them blue. Oh, gotta go? Glad I caught you today. I hope the rest of your day is fantastic. Have a good one. Be kind to yourself. All that good stuff. Nom nom.
Connor smells like cheese.
Come here, you. Are we gonna have another talk about manners? Well, you naughty little creature. Wait a minute, why are there two cats in my room? I thought there was only one. There's two cats in my room right now. What? Okay, I'm gonna let both of these boys out. When did you get in here? Were you sleeping under the bed? Why are you multiplying? How are there two of you? Buy one, get one free. Straight up BOGO in this house. Straight up BOGO. Okay, I'll put Stinky McDoodle back where they belong. There you are. Put you right there. Because I kind of want to have the view of the color picker there. A little less obscured. Okay, and I was talking about changing the hue to blue. How about we try... Oh, interesting. if I do it with the hue slider, get something a little different. We need the outer rim to be a little greener, I think. Oh, that's basically the same thing. For the outer rim specifically. Which means from here I can just copy, paste those up onto here. And then I think what I'm gonna do is mask out the red parts so that they stay red. So weird that that's like a more yellowish color. Wait, what is up with that? Why? Hold on. Yeah, why? Oh, okay, it's only the ones that have this halo around it that are working right. So if I go into these, it's the disabled ones. So we want this color slider off, and we'll have to like manually recolor them, which is fine. Oh, and then one here. These three we can save as is. So save. Save. Oh, wait, that's opening it. No, save. Okay, so let's grab level 1, flatten it, go to level 1 disabled, clip to layer below, that gets rid of the funny halo. And then what I want here is pix select, grab those colors, and delete. So we get that red color still there. That should do it. Okay, go into 2. Flatten, copy. I don't think I ever realized that the XP orbs in these sprites get bigger. I never noticed that. Okay, paste, lock below. Ooh. There we go. And boop. Huh. That one little stray pixel in the 2, in the crook of the 2, is interesting. You never knew that either? Subtle things. The subtle things you don't notice. Actually, here's a question. Is that red 1 enough to tell that you can't purchase it? It's gonna be really hard for a stream to see because it's so small, but I need to look at it at the 1-to-1 ratio. I could take this layer and then turn it to hue. Yeah, so the colors are there, but the saturation isn't being changed. And that adds an extra layer of visibility change, which I think will be better UI design. So I'm going to resave that. We are going to do the same setting here. Turn that to hue. Save. And we grab 3. Clip below. Delete the 3. Set to hue. And save. Okay, that should be good. Just save over these just to be safe. Okay, container, enchanting table, furnace. Furnace should be the exact same as blast furnace. Let's go open up. Yeah, blast furnace. I'm gonna copy, paste, save. Copy, paste, and save. Easy peasy. Grindstone has another error arrow. Let's open the grindstone UI. Make sure that we are going to be getting the correct one. We'll do a copy paste just to be safe. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm glad I did that because seeing that little bit of a star up there, I think it is necessary that I grabbed it. There we go. An easy peasy save. No need to save that. And horse. Saddle slot and chest slots. If I go open the horse UI. There we go. Okay. So these slots all get compacted into this area. This will just be a simple palette swap. Nothing special about that. Done and dusted. Save and close. I think these, we can make that off blue. Let's make sure that I'm grabbing the same blue that we used in the brewing stand though. Yeah, okay, that is the correct blue. So that should be good then. Save, close. And we run through the exact same process for these. Save, close. Wrong Wrong color. Incorrect. Save and close. To GUI, sprites, container, horse, inventory. That we shouldn't need to change. Loom. Okay, we have loom stuff now. A lot of loom stuff. Oh boy. Die slot. Error is empty. Let's get rid of that. Pattern, let's leave as is. Pattern highlighted, leave as is. Pattern selected, leave as is. Pattern scroller and scroller disabled. Then let's also go to loom. Okay, so I think all of these right here end up inside there. So let me see. Yeah, we're gonna want to make this background this blue, and then we can turn the outline into that blue. Everything else from there should be hunky-dory. Oh, give that a save, and no save there. Okay, we were just in the loom, so I'm going to smithing. Boop. And all it has is another error arrow. Let's check if we go back in to here. Yeah, we're gonna need a special copy of this as well. So grab, paste, and there we go. Oh, wrong layer. And that's all we need to do for that one. Next container is the smoker, which is another one of these. Easy peasy. I can close out of these. Go back into container, go back into blast furnace. And we'll grab a copy of these as they are. Boop. And boop. Save. Save. And close out of those. We got stonecutter and then villager. Stonecutter will leave because it's mostly just scrollers. Villagers are mainly experience bars and scrollers, but we have another crossed out. Let's go back into GUI, container, villager. We are grabbing a snippet of this. Realistically, since these are all PNGs, it it should be okay to just have the sprite like this. I don't know if Ace manually made them solid images without an alpha layer, or if it was like that in Minecraft by default. Interesting thing to think about. Theoretically, it would be more efficient to have them as transparent because all of these errors and out of stock X's could be the exact same file pasted around. Okay. Let's see. Let me check to make sure that this is transparent. Yeah, around there we have transparency. Then I'm gonna peek slot. Yeah, this we should change too. Should be good. Do a save. Okay, that's it for everything in the sprites folder. Well, for the sprites container folder. Now we have HUD, which I think we'll keep the same because it is a nice bright color, which is what we want for like the hotbar selection. Recipe book. I don't use the recipe book too much, so I think we might actually be good to leave it as is. Crab legs. Oh, no, I gotta get them. I think we might be good with these sprites. Which means that we should be able to move along to sending these to Ace, playtesting it, and you know, we'll definitely go back and like make some changes if there are errors, but yeah, no, that's like done. Pardon me. I'm gonna have a cool sip of water, that might help wake me up. EP, yeah. I was physically in bed on time last night, but I had to catch lightning in a bottle. Which is to say, my head was running really fast, and there was inspiration there that I had to write down. So I think I ended up on my phone for an extra hour and a half, which put me to about 3:30 a.m. was around the time where I said, okay, that's enough. We are enforcing curfew now. Okay, we can close that. We can close that. And work on some animation? Work on some animation? Animation time? Where? Okay. There. I'm gonna take a second to load up because it's a big file. Okay. This. I have finally gotten through the line art of scene 1 on this project. Let's hope the audio is working. Sometimes I have to restart the entire software to get it to play the audio, but that's fine.
That's not how, like, life works.
You know, that's a really good point that I think that...
What the...
Yeah, I just threw a baby at you.
Where'd you That's not how, like, life works.
You know, that's a really good point that I think back. Yeah, I just threw a baby at you.
That's not how, like, life works.
You know, that's a really good point that I think back. Yeah, I just threw a baby at you.
Where'd you have a baby? That's not how, like, life works.
You know, that's a really...
It's weird that the scroller for this is all the way over here. But that's fine. Just drag this back over to the end of scene 2. Let's see, where is that? Shot 2. Should be here. Yeah, that's the exact transition point. Gotta love throwing babies. Yeah. They're so squishy, it'll be fine. Okay, but yeah, all of this, all that line art, all that lip sync, it's behind me now. It feels good. I should probably drag the bumper for that all the way to the front of here, too. So that's frame 114. Which means that we are just working on this little snippet. It's really fun to leave it looping. Just a really good little bit of audio. But yeah, the only things that are really moving here is his upper body and the infant. The infant in question. Okay, we'll need a new folder for shot 2. Scroll all the way back up here. Shot 1, we can collapse. Shot 2 is uncollapsed, and new animation folder. I kind of want to work with the baby first, because right now, like, the motion that it's doing, like, tied out is really rudimentary. Like, all we really have is the legs kicking and, like, a general timing for when the mouth needs to open for the sound. Everything else I know I can do a lot better. Let's call this baby folder. And then let's also pick a line weight. This scene primarily used 0.5. I wrote that in the corner there, a 0.5 line weight. So if this over here is 0.6 maybe? Okay, let's actually scroll way in there. PT6. Seven or 8. I think if we did just his cranium with 8, and then did parts of his body with 7, that might have a really good effect. Let's do PT8. Head And then PT7 body. And we'll also add in a note here telling me that this is for the background elements. And these are all just notes for past Connor. Writing notes to your past self in animation helps so much, like, you can't even believe. Like, especially when you, like, drop a project for a couple of months and then come crawling back to it like, okay, I've thought about it. Okay, I'm ready. We can continue work on this. It's like at that point that you will need notes. Okay, so we're gonna be using 7. Let's just start with one leg. Well, he's crying again. Such a strange cat. It's only like 8 minutes until I go on like a break. He can be patient. Okay, so this is one fatty little baby leg. I'm not sure I like the tuchus area right now. Just warp it around. Make that a little flatter. We don't have to have that quite so, like, defined. Yeah. There's one thing that Clip Studio doesn't have as an animation software that I really wish it had, which is the ability to merge an animation folder down onto an animation folder. It would just be like a batch action. But I don't know if they have any plans at all to add something like that. No, this is a little ill-defined right now. Let's do that instead. And clean up this area just a little. There we go. So this is a more clear femur and then calf. Pose 1, pose 2, can have the onion skin on for that. Here's where we should be able to see the under little footy part. Let me see. Should be fine. We can define this line over here a little bit better. Key in these other movements. 1 and 2. Does it go back up? It does. Oh, snack. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay, and then one more use of front one here. So let's see. Between these two frames, I should have a wind-up frame. So instead of going between these two frames, it's gonna go further towards the chest before the kick out happens. Snacky for Otter. Snacky for Oiter. Sometimes having all this seafood themed stuff on stream genuinely makes me want seafood IRL real bad. Oh, poor. Oh, thank you for the raid. Hi, hello. I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. I hope stream went good. Let's do shout out. Dooey. Stream was great. Heck freaking yes. Always the goal. Shout out poor. So, for those of you who are joining us from the raid, I am an otter person in outer space. I am piloting a deep space shuttle, and we occasionally stream games and art from our space station. Today we are working on a little bit of animation. We just got done doing pixel art. And otherwise, we like to have a chill vibe here. Welcome in, have a good one, be good to yourself, all that lovely stuff. Okay, let's do that. So a little wind up for the kick. I think we might want to warp some of this around though. Let's hide that frame so I'm not getting distracted by it. I'm just gonna squiggle a little bit of this around so it matches up a little better. There we go. Go put frame 2 back in. And there's the kick out. Actually, let's show a little bit of roll in the fabric here. And then just like a little peek of like the little plastic footy. I think we want the toe to be a little longer here too. Just by like a smidge. And then gonna want another frame. The shout out? Yeah! Everyone who raids gets a shout out. Is what we do. Gonna do another frame where the foot goes a little bit. Oh, you can definitely hear Graham. You can definitely hear Graham yelling at us. He wants me to go on break and say hi to him so bad. It's my needy little kitty. We will go on break soonish, but I'm just now getting into a bit of a flow state. Give shout out some people raid? Yep. I feel like that's an unspoken part of Twitch etiquette. Like, generally, people just do that as like a thank you. It's good vibes. It is good vibes. Okay, we want to be trying to follow the red line here. There we go. If we bring it back to frame 2. Maybe this is where we want an actual, like, exacting in-between frame. Yeah, let's give that a try. Just see how it feels. Little hint of the wrinkle going on, coming back into position there. Oh, we actually followed the wrong line there for the glutes. So let's get rid of that. And now can do this line again with a more correct shape. Okay. Then one right in between there. So that little leg kick. We have one of them in. It's kind of hard to see with the camera motion. I think it does everything we want it to do, though. So then if we have just a general repetition, what we had going on with the other frames, how does that look? It doesn't feel as floaty and aimless as a baby tends to like kick around with. So I'm gonna try retiming it to where frame 2 and frame 1 hang around for 3 frames evenly. You're gonna be hearing a lot of that audio. Unless I turn it off, which I might do. Then let's actually take baby, pull it out of the camera folder just to look at it without the camera motion happening. Yeah, so that's what it looks like without the camera motion happening. You doing Pop Otter for? Alright, I think this will do it. Then we'll just be kind of doing an inverse copy of it, redrawn for the other legs. So let's start here with this foot being raised. Just see the underside of the footy. Cloth would probably be stretched taut here. We would get a big wrinkle going on here, I believe. We could draw another wrinkle into here. Maybe like here? That might work better, because it's kind of like knee to knee then. We go in on this frame. Got a bunch of like bunched up fabric going on in here. let's hide that frame per second so I can get a sense of where it's going to connect to the hip here. Got a little bit of overshoot on the lines. Just clean that up. I almost feel like this leg feels too long right now. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snip a little bit here. It's not long this way, it's long this way. Let's rotate it like that. Alright, now we put 1A back in. And so what we need is, I think, that one frame of anticipation where it's gonna go back up. So the toe needs to point down a little more. Let's drag that a little further out, I'd say. So we could probably pull this bit over too. Okay. Then from here, just a little shake up with how this line is. I'm gonna warp that a little, but otherwise, it's pretty good. I think we'll need to show a little bit of the fabric stretched here. Show a little peek of that line so that it doesn't come out of nowhere. Everything about the leg that's closer to the camera right now feels small. What if we get the bulbous sort of pen here and we get each and every frame here a little tap with it. Does that feel weird now? I don't think it feels like we've manipulated it. Catch me streaming? You know what you didn't catch? Graham meowing at us so loudly directly into the mic. Good to see you though, Wong. Hope you're having a good day. We are animating an infant. A wriggling, drooling infant. Can you tell I'm not a huge fan of babies? Look into the VOD to see if I speak the truth. I may have exaggerated a little, But there were meows. There were most certainly meows. Okay, and in this frame, we have the foot is going to back up a little bit more. Let's do it like this. Knowing that people actually watch VODs is such a concept to me because for some reason I can't get myself super into VOD watching. Even if it's content that I really wanted to watch live and missed, it's like the fact that it's not live and it's not a YouTube video confounds me. I feel like if it was on YouTube, I'd be more apropos to, like, watching it. When you're getting home, you start craving ham salad. It's a pretty normal thing to want to eat, bro. You're not that old. Be nice to yourself. You know, I'm forever young because I just had sour Skittles and Extreme Warheads. Totally burnt the inside of my mouth over the course of multiple days, eating straight up toxic sludge. Someday my health will catch up with me, but for now, I'm just a little monster. Nutritionally aware, at least. God, I wish that were me. The kinds of horrors that my body puts up with. Okay, and now one tween frame between these. Let's do one with the foot kind of rolling around. Never crave tomatoes so much as you do now. Yeah, you were telling me in DMs that you've just been, like, munching on them like apples. I have not found a way to make myself love tomatoes. But they're probably good fruit. They're probably good fruit. I appreciate their existence. I appreciate how good they look inside of a Krabby Patty. And that's it. Should I add a redeem of the SpongeBob Duttly Duttly Da? Would that be a good redeem? I'm focused in here. Let's make this line perfect. Okay, there we go. I think that does what I wanted to do. Clean up around here just a little. And I think that's it for the kicking loop. Ooh, hold on. This right here. There we go. We need that to get more extreme. And then we need to show that it's easing off a little here. There. Check out that loop. It almost feels like the motion isn't even enough for a baby. If catching and cooking invasive reptiles in Florida is a worthy life goal. Hey, if you're allowed to do that, I think that's great. I know in some areas, kelp grows far more than is advisable in its ecosphere, so people are encouraged to harvest kelp for, like, cooking purposes. Which is, I think, freaking awesome. I'll leave that line there complete. Oh, a snack. It's not kelp, but I'll be sure to do my part, gosh darn it. Okay, I'm gonna do a save here. And we are going to go on our 15-minute break. So, like usual, I will leave you with some music, I will mute up, and I will go do some self-care. And I hope you do the same. I will catch you again shortly. And we are back. We're back with a kitty. Loudest boy in the West. And we'll get some more meows out of him, we'll see. He wants stream to be over so bad. He wants to monopolize me. Okay. Animating baby. Infant child. There's something about this that I'm not happy with yet. I think it might be the fact that we have part of the animation going on to 3s. So let's let it do this. Alternatively, we can do is let frame 3 show up so that it's a little bit smoother, maybe? So I drop 3 into there. Ooh, it makes it wiggle. Why does it wiggle? Interesting. Okay, do I need to go 2 and then? Or if I let that be on a 4 instead of a 3. Somehow that might actually be better. Weird. Okay. And then I feel like I still want to squish these parts in. Like 2, 3. 4. Okay. Should be all. And I'm actually not liking how much the topography here changes on the glutes. So we're gonna make that subtler. Like, a little bit is good, but right now we have it in, like, an excessive degree. Yes, Graham? He has things to say. Yeah, there's still a little bit of that there, but it's much more subtler now. Okay, do Alt-A-E-X, and then I'll put everything named in order. Good gosh. Yes? Cheeping bird? What? She's playing with the toy that makes her face red again. Oh, she's putting her makeup on. Okay, I'm gonna do a save here. Because the next thing that we're animating... ought to be the hands. And when babies are this small, they kind of just flex and grab at things because they're just sort of testing out motor skills at this point. I should probably do this on another layer because there's more holds here. Let's call this baby legs. New animation folder. Yeah, we'll be better for it. It's gonna make the file bigger, but like, we're fine for it. I feel like this is a little too low right now. Everything else there is pretty good. It's really funny to me when you see babies that have, like, defined knuckles. Just because of how much, like, fattiness they have, like, pinching in. You're very tempted to make sure that that's in there. Just because that's such a funky little feature that infants will have. Just a little knob. Yes, Graham? Were you able to hear that? He said, ah. He said, ah. Yes? My sweetest kitten? Yes? He's so bored right now. He wants nothing more than me to play with him, but we are on stream. Oh, goodness. Getting the sense there might be another cat on the other side of the door, and that may be contributing to the meowing. Do you want out, little Bobby? Yeah, I think he does. Get up, take my headphones off, let him out.
Yes, little sir?
And the beast is released. That's my boy. I very much want to do all of this in one stroke, but don't think that's going to be too easy to pull off. It's like this elbow here is getting that exactly right. That's what sort of kills the ability to do it in one stroke, just because like the change in angle is very particular. Let's real quick double check. Because I drew a certain amount of buttons. Oh, did I? Okay, yeah. There's just like one button. So that should be alright. We'll just do one arm at a time. I think it's kind of when this little baby noise happens, is we want the hands to kind of tighten up. Otherwise, the only thing we really need to have happen here is maybe just a little shifting in response to the kick. Or we let it hold still. If all it's gonna do is just tighten the little fingers once we get the little baby yell, then I'll go ahead and draw the other set of knuckles before we do anything else. Might be a little big. Why are we having this problem where when I'm doing the other side of the body, it keeps coming out too big? It's a little wide here, but if we like warp it around, we should be good. Squish. There we go. Oh? Hi, Professor. How you doing, bud? I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. You go munch on that snack. The old Professor Usual. Here, I'll take a sip of water for you, because I feel like if we had a water routine, you'd be someone who were hitting that. Sippage. Got off work, resting your bones? Oh, I am the eepiest of peeps. And after stream, I plan on getting out and doing a walk before the sun gets totally down. And it will be glorious. Appreciate the kindness, like the kindness to myself? Let me assure. I have beaten many demons about being kind to oneself. I'm doing pretty good on that front in terms of where I used to be in life. Professor, have you seen this animation yet? So I could go pull the animation bumper back and show you what we've got so far. More so consideration of hydration in your actions. I knows you. You have not. Okay. I'm only gonna show you the parts that we've finished just because it will take forever to re-render everything, but the first scene we've gotten through. Oh wait, sound's not on. Boop. Here we go.
That's not how, like, life works.
You know, that's a really good point that I think back.
What the? That's not how, like, life works.
You know, that's a really good point that I think back.
What the?
How to distract someone,
like,
101.
Life works.
Throw
You know,
a
that's a
baby in
really
their
good
lap.
point that I think back.
What the? That's not how, like...
I've been working on this for quite some time. I took a long break in the middle, but man, am I happy to be back. There's a bit more in the audio past that point, but for now, that's all you need to know. Baby throw. Throw the child. Realizing that this part of the line grows a lot more than I'd like it to. So I just like snip it in a little. Might be better. Turn the audio back off so we're not listening to him go. Because that's all this snippet's audio is just beatboxing. When in doubt, throw the child. It's free ammunition. Baby is about the size of cannonball. Just need to be cannonball velocity. Okay, at the peak of the yell here, the little baby yell, let's do a keyframe of the little fists being, like, tightened up. It's because that's what we want to have going on. There we go. Little tiny fists. Let me get those little knuckle dimples in there. And same for over here. Both of these are going to get raised and pulled in towards the middle a bit more. Little bit of a sharp line there. We want to make baby mostly out of round lines. This baby is soft and moldable. Malleable. I think one of these fists feels a little larger than the other again. Gonna do a little squishy squish. Okay, that should be good for the keys. Except, obviously, filling in the rest of the arm stuff. Buoy. Goodness, we have a very playful bird today. She is going ham. I could have the chest puff out a little bit too. So if we back this line up just a little, can show a little bit of the chest rising for the yowl. And I think I want to shift the shapes in here around a little bit. Losing the point on that elbow, so go back in on that. Maybe a little push out here. We're kind of going from a pointy shape to a round shape with this, so I think I want to clean it up just to have a little bit more consistency. Should be a bit better. And I should be fine. Hold on. If I want to get the other shoulder in here like this, do it like that? Is that fine? Or we would have this connected here. It was a really interesting musical contrast there to go straight from Hollow Knight back into back into Scribble Knots. I think I like that. I think I like the simplicity of that a lot. This means we just gotta find a way to have it kind of replicated over here. Which I think might be here? Okay, just gonna tick back between these two. Well, that's right, because of all this leg kicking, we're gonna have to show a lot more of the wrist and elbow here. I can worry about that in a bit. So right now we just kind of need to get the tweens here. Well, this one actually. We know it's gonna, like, frame one's gonna be still all the way out to here. So we might as well get that done and in. So maybe like that? Or we just have the rest of the wrist there, and we fill in the other parts of the leg, like here on the leg layer, because that's going to be shifting around a little bit. Here we just need an in-between. So I can probably hide the tie-downs for this part. Do not mind the headless baby. Everything is okay, everything is going as planned. This is just how the art process works. I think that knuckle needs to be a bit taller here. Otherwise, we are starting off good. Alright, we need to round that thumb out more, but otherwise, showing it folding in subtly like that is good. Rest of the knuckle divots. Actually, this one should be smaller. I think we want that pinky to be a bit shorter as well. Should be good, more or less. As for the other hand, okay, this is going to be a little more straightforward because we're not moving as much. That might be a little too defined. Right in here, I think. Little baby mitts getting a little too anatomical for it to be believable at that point. Ooh, okay, the connectivity to the wrist here gets a bit long. And I think this one knuckle here is a bit too low, and the other's a little too high, perhaps? We change that up. I think that's a little better. Then fill in the in-betweens for the chest cavity. Probably warp this around a little. I shouldn't be using the warp tool as much as I do, because it adds a slight bit of blur to my line art. But it's just so handy. It's just so handy. I love it. Let's complete these lines here. I think there's a little bit of an overshoot on that line there, so we'll clean up. Okay, this is a little too high up on the shoulder, so we'll push that back. Okay, tie downs back in. It's loading. You really can't see the hands tighten that much because of the camera move. So we should be fine to just have it loop back to the other frames. Like, we don't have to do like a copy of it to make it like subtly different. Perceiving. What if pull these two frames over by 2 so that we hold on 3 for a frame longer? Well, 2 frames longer, actually. I think that does feel a little better. Okay. Works out pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna go back in to all of these light layers now. Wait, this might be extra trouble. Because it's gonna rotate. Like, we basically have one loop of the animation where the arms are completely still, and then one loop of the animation with the arms lifted up. Which means that no matter what, we're gonna be making 2 versions of something that loops. Hi, Ace. Hi. What'd you miss? I think I finished the work that I wanted to do on the Shoodle Connor UI resource pack for Minecraft. So you should be getting a zip bomb of that in your inbox later today. And now we are animating a writhing child. Just a baby. Just a baby. So no, I said it, and Professor has brought in 2 of them. Horrifying, evil, little creatures from beyond the stars. think the easier way to do this is gonna be having these underlapping the legs for the whole animation cycle. Preoccupied playing some Minecraft on a public Cobblemon server, I should really go play on, or play with the Cobblemon mod. I hear great things. Oh, apologies there. Eepy. I hear great things about that mod. And it would probably be right up my alley. It doesn't wipe out all life for only Pokemon. Good. I think that is preferable in most situations. And I also know the devs of Pixelmon just haven't been as active or as quick as the Pixelmon devs, so, you know, it's not a huge surprise that, you know, one's overtaken the other. As custom Pokemon and stuff, that's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna wanna warp this a little. Just to kind of force it to be a little homogeneous with the other frames. Otherwise, it's probably pretty good. Like, it blurs, but that's fine. Because my devs got a cease and desist. Also just runs badly compared to Cobblemon. Cobblemon uses a much more Minecrafty looking model than Pixelmon did, to my memory. I think that is making it, like, more transformative. Oh, I see. This really cool, like, alt model of, like, an electric Shinx, like a dark Shinx. That's really cool. Fighting electric type. Gotcha. Puggers. Freaking puggers. Okay, if we just had, like, a round baby tummy. All it would need to be is, like, this, yeah? Like this? Yeah, then we only have to have, like, one little continuation of the frame here. You wanna hunt for Zorua? You did find an Eevee, and you're working to get a Sylveon. Lovely. The evolutions I've always been a pretty large fan of, and Sylveon is a decent addition to that. I think that the designers did a good job. Okay. I should be able to do the head on the same layer as the arms. And that should be all good. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent loop for the baby. Gotta have the Eevee out at all times and on your shoulder. So added the other types. Other types as in evolutions of the other types? Because I know lots of people, like, yeah, for like a flying Eevee. Lots of people are all in for stuff like that. Okay, let's do a save here. I'm gonna call this Baby Bod. The fact that it's only 3 frames right now. I love efficiency. Okay, let me look at the other baby drawings, because we need to get some level of consistency with how it looks. And obviously this baby gets really distorted when they're being yoded. How's the stream going? Pretty good. We did some pixel art and now we are working on a personal animation project. You rise from your kind of nap? I'm glad you're kind of risen. Yeah, you did a lot of work this morning, to my knowledge, so you deserve a little lay down. Okay, I think what's super different about this baby compared to this baby is the height of the head, the eyes, and the nose. So we shouldn't have to hustle too hard to make the, what'd you say, the models match a little better. Little mouth just kind of slowing open. Babies aren't very messy, very uncoordinated. Just little nasty piles. Give him the same little bead eyes. And then we need to tall the head a little more. Get you a taller dome. It should be good. Check out that hairline again. We have little sideburns and then a little swoop. We go in here. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Boop. I think it's really funny when babies are like so fresh that they technically have hair, but it's like, it's so thin that you can still see their whole scalps. It's so nasty. They're so gross. Baby slander. They can't even defend themselves from me. Just say all sorts of rude things about babies. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a copy of frame 2. I love describing them as fresh. Yeah. You don't want your baby stale? Exactly. I was looking for an in to make a joke like that. Stale is what people are when you start hearing your joints crackle. That's the sound of your crust snapping. Fresh out the gate. The gate. Ah, yes. A proper medical term. The gate. I'm not reading that. I invited this joke in, but I'm not reading it. Okay, the reason why I want to have 2 versions of frame 2 is because I'd like to have like a sort of pre-vocalization frame where the mouth gets closed and then bro is like popping their mouth open like vats of goo. What are we, the jongleur? Meant to be read like in the club street of jorking it. Yeah, no, I love that audio. Still not reading it though. Get these like partially closed eyes because I think I want them to like do like when you have the eyes that are like little U shapes. Banished to the shoodle pit for the word crimes. Chat can say almost whatever they want. It's simply a case of I do not want to be clipped saying these things. Do not want the audio sources to exist. I think I'm gonna have to redo this ear here. Just do it a little closer to the original lines. I'll hide the tie down just so that I have a real clear angle at him. Don't want to end up on Homo Sus Clips bit routines. All of the redeems that Homozygote has of the Love Slug saying things, none of those surprise me. Every last one of them in character. Every last one. Only imagine how many Slug there and Dolly there are. You get that a lot more with people who are labeled 18 up streamers. You know, for good reason too. Conversations are free. They run wild and free. Okay, I want to change the topography of the eyes a little bit. Just a little bit. Boop. There we go. Go put the tie-downs layer back on. They have almost every starter. I wonder if you were to get a percentage on how much of the complete national Pokédex there is. Like, how much of that do they have completed? That's where my curiosity is. Ooh, I should make a copy of 3 just in case I want to have it on like a moving hold, sort of. Still a lot to be done. Gosh, if they were looking for help doing like textures, I would be so all over that. Base Cobblemon is a little limited. It's a very big Pokédex, So, it's time to make yourself suffer with more Junimo Kart. Just be sure to take a break. A lot of custom mods go with it. Heck yeah. Customizability is always, like, the user's dream in a lot of cases. Plan on doing everything. Let's freaking go. Can't wait till the Pokemon franchise just functionally outlives the lifespan of every dev on Cobblemon. Oh gosh. Looking on Modwars for some good add-ons. As soon as you type that, you changed your mind. Horror little minigame. I have not made myself play Junimo Kart yet, so I cannot clown on you for that. There is no reasonable world in which I can clown on you for that decision, having not experienced it myself. Oof, okay. Eye shape here is a little weird. Endless mode that just sucks the most? Yeah. Which I know you're doing because it is a quest from Key. Key is just, as a character, just a deranged little man who's like... He's the type of character who would send you a letter in the mail like, hey, I challenge you to do the cinnamon challenge for $1,000. Is Key Mr. Beast? Is that the real lore? Is Key Mr. Beast? Because you need 5k on a 1-life run. Each level gets around 9k for beating it, and an extra 5k if you get all the fruit. Gotcha. Integrations for the info mods tell you stuff. Add-on that makes some of the Pokemon angry and want to attack you, so your Pokemon will attack hostile mobs. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. 1 is neutral, 2 is icy, 3 is underwater, 4 is faster than normal. Gotcha. So it's like constantly shaking up what you have to deal with too. Not like constantly, but still. Like you can't just get into one groove. Depends on what type, your Fennekin will set mobs on fire. That you need good RNG? Yeah. C'est la vie. Such as minigames. I say that as if I had, like, said the proper French word for video games in there and not such as life. Okay, I think that's good for the peak frame here. I'm gonna clone this layer again. And literally, all I'm gonna do is redraw the mouth to be... See, let's erase this mouth and make it a little more of a tween between the two. Recommend playing Cobblemon with friends. Gosh, I wonder who I could find who'd be interested in streaming Cobblemon. Okay, just a gentle brush in here. Just to kind of get that tongue shape still present without having like any weird little pixel gaps. There's a Neko arcade on it. I hate that. I hate that. Okay, let me check real quick to make sure that audio is synced for the baby sound. It'd be a little annoying to listen to, but that's fine.
Take that! What the? 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 Take that! What the?
Should be
Take that!
good.
What the?
Think fast. Welcome to stream, where we play non-stop baby violence back to back. Things I can't say too loud. Base Kanomon doesn't have that, but people made it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and let's hide the tie downs again, because all I'm gonna do is tween these. Literally just filling in these so that there is a slow and smooth transition between the two. I just recommend using the pack you're using. I'm not unfamiliar with, throwing a pack together, but, shortcuts are shortcuts. Okay, follow that line. I'm smelling something that's kind of like a perfume smell. Which is strange. It's not an alarming smell, because that couldn't necessarily be anything bad, but it's unfamiliar. Computer almost died because you pressed the K key that enables shaders. Oh, it was Shoodle. It's to learn rats to eat. Horrifying. You lose one pest, you gain another. Okay, I think I want to drop this eyelid a little bit. And then here, I'm just gonna have a distinctly different lidded look. So we're kind of favoring closed on the first one and then favoring open on the second one. Oop, don't need to flip that. Okay. Oh, let's go turn the audio on too. You gain at least 20 more.
What the? Take that! 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 What the?
Okay, go turn the tie downs back on.
What the? You take that! What the? 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 Take that!
It's so chaotic. Hold on, I just want to play it from top to bottom again for these two scenes. Just love it so much. Deranged.
That's not how, like, life works.
You know, that's a really good point that I think that.
What the?
That's not how, like, life
That is.
You know, that's a really good point that I think
that. What the?
That's not how, like,
that baby meets
life
the standards.
works.
You know, that's a really good point that I think that.
What the?
That's not how, like.
Okay, we'll do a safety save. Make sure we have it. We keep it locked and loaded. The in-between frames for some of these are so good. I just pan through and give you a little sneak peek. So good. Okay, what you gonna wanna do? I could just start with the character's head for now. That'll be 0.8.
Wah. Where am I? Last I remember I was drowning in seafood. Was it all a dream? If so, thank Shoodle. I used the card to buy that seafood.
I would never let Shoodle eat all of that, because that would make so many Shoodles, and then we would have a massive problem. Also, I put the cards where you can't reach. How did you get them? What did you do? How dare you? Okay, new animation layer. Rotato. Did I? Okay, yeah, these are filled in dark. So I think we are gonna want to do something similar. New animation cell.
Stacking stray Shoodles. They are sufficient and perfectly stable, though now the pantry is infested.
We have to quarantine the whole place. We do, don't we? We're never getting rid of them unless we just, like, chemically destroy everything in the kitchen. A complete purge. Horrid. Ooh. Love when fill layers go wrong. Okay, for only the editing layer, there we go. Yes, it reproduces asexually by budding. In this case, yes, it's called death. I would say that's a very effective form of castration. I'm so glad you enjoyed that one. Okay, should be okay here for the eye. Baby body is gonna have to go below baby legs in terms of folder hierarchy. otherwise, we should be good to just fill this area in. Okay, get the bandage more or less in there. We've been really loosey-goosey about the model of the bandage, just for simplicity's sake, aka preserving my sanity. The last shreds that I'm clinging to. Couple frames of fire going in and out there. Okay, we're gonna want 2 copies. N equals X. Okay, in this case, I can just shift it over a little. Actually, let's... Oh. Ejected. Sussy baka crimes. Actually, there's a little bit of line overflow on these, so I want to clean that up really quickly. Server using for Cobblemon is so nice because of how people there are the first 30 minutes in the game. There's a public mint dispensary. There's also land claims you can't break and steal. That sounds delightful. Okay, now I'm gonna duplicate these. 2 and 3. Hold on. Let's undo that copy of 3. Now make a copy of 3, because I'm going to do something a little silly. We have that all preserved here. And now I'm just going to keep the eye. So hide the baby frames. Oh wait, I did that wrong. There. Because I want there to be like a subtle difference in the head shape for the spit. Let's see, we can squish this in and out here. There we go. I'm realizing that I can be way messier with the stuff up here for now, just because no one's gonna see those parts. Like, that blue bar is where the camera's gonna crop it off. So unless we very significantly change the composition of the camera, it's gonna be a little secret. It's gonna be a little Krusty Krab secret. I'm very SpongeBob brained right now for no good reason. Okay, these are pointing outwards in a way that I don't really like, so we're gonna squish them around a little. Frame 1 is here. frame 2 gets to be way closer because it's the ease back in. Just checking around. Hi, something. Hope you're having a good day. Good to see you. Always SpongeBob brain. I'm ready. I'm ready. You can never escape. Okay, soften those lines. Let's rotate. Just learn that Panera Bread lemonade can kill you. Specifically if you are getting, what is it, the energy drink one. They got super sued for selling like a super large cup of it because, like, why are they giving you one serving of something wherein drinking that much in one sitting can unalive you? More caffeine than cans of Red Bull and Monster energy drinks combined? Yes. Yeah, so they got in big trouble for that, which, you know, I'm all for big companies getting in trouble because that's how regulation works. It's a shame if someone, you know, had to get hurt to get that regulation put in place, but seeing them get their wrists swatted makes me happy. Get freaking McWrecked. You can handle it. For snaps. It's not an invitation to try. Go to Panera next time we're together. There's actually not a lot that I like at Panera, which isn't a no, but it's never really high on my list. Okay, the head turn starts there, so I can put a new frame in. Oh, why did I stop animating the fire there? That's annoying. No. Let me play this real quick.
What the? Take that! What the? Take that! What the? Take that! What the? Take that! What the? Take that!
The little spit takes good. I like. Okay, let's just work on that fire for these few frames. Okay. Actually, I should make a copy of frame 1 here. Because I know that we're going to be redrawing this frame with different fire on it a couple times. Okay, clean up that little overshoot there. Little peek of it there. This roundness right here kind of gets lost. Let's also nick the rest of this line. Just because having the fire start billowing around the edge of, like, the bandage makes the most sense. So for the next part here, I can, like, add a little bit here and show that it's, like, swelling up here. Okay, we're gonna copy frame 4 a couple of times. Just enough to have the cycle schmovin'. I want this to flex outwards a little bit more, even though we can't really see it. That's what I want to do. Okay, I'm hoping that isn't too janky.
What the? Take that! What the? Take that! What the? Take that!
No, that little peek of it is just enough, I think.
What the? Take that! What the? Take that! What the? Take that!
And if I turn the baby layer on, just so we can see it.
Take that! What the? 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 Take that! What the?
Oh, this poor sucker. Any character I put into a scene with her is doomed to confusion. As you've watched all of Danny Smoke on TikTok, you're getting fan creations around, and the stat added to the load of having unrequited love for Danny are great. Good. Good. I am very tempted to create fan art that's overly serious. I'm like, awesome streamer. Hi. Hi, Pokemon. It's been a minute. I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. Good to freaking see you. People do that. It's really fun. Good. Let me rename those layers so they're in numerical order. Okay. Doing pretty well, just dying slightly. We're all slightly dying at all times, but making sure that it's at a rate where you are comfortable and, you know, not having a freak out about it, it's kind of the ideal, I think. So, as long as you are doing well enough, that's good. It doesn't happen until you were 26 or 27. I thought it happened a little bit earlier than that, but yeah. Some of your cells are gonna die faster than you recreate them. Statistically, yes. Fun fact, your blood is being oxidized by oxygen, which means that you are ever so slightly combusting at all times. I don't know if I recited that right, but there's a fact that's like that, and it's delightfully upsetting. Okay, I think I want to have the cranium to be about there. I'm going to show a little bit more of the jawbone. Chronic illness gang, let's go. Or you have a set of chronic illnesses that slowly kills you, like you. Yeah, well, I am wishing you the best you can do. And if the best you can do is to just rest and work on being happy, that's good too. I hope you give that to yourself. You can sing the alphabet with your medical papers. Pairing it with that emote is unreasonably funny. That's so upsetting. But yeah, I'm sending you all my spare luck. Okay, then we just need about 2 frames in between here. here's a question. Do I want to do like a set of like boiling lines for the eye to show that he's really like tweaking out? You love your wigglers. They're adorable. The one that just has like a PNG pasted onto the face is really funny. Like, they did a pretty good job, you know, like keyframing it to the body, but you can still tell, and that just, it makes it all the funnier to me. Alright, I'm gonna manipulate this a little bit with the warp tool here. Ugh, a little wiggly. Okay, strength. Or not strength, hardness down, brush size up. There we go. More of a gradual change happening in there. Okay. I think I could warp some stuff inside here too, just a little bit. A lot of fiddling for one eye, but I think it's good. I think it is worth it. I do think I want to lower it a little on the skull, though. Or make it longer. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Okay, the rest is just tweening, and then some fire animation for the cranium. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think we want to, like, widen where the fire is landing on the head, though, once we get to this area. Like, I want this to be way more out here, and this to be out here more. Like, that's a bit exaggeratory, but right now I feel like it's a little too thin in the, like, tie-down art. Theoretically, is there any way that his fire is what lit the bomb fuse? The bomb that I have drawn, here, I can probably just drag this out. Nope, a bit further. It's a timer, not like a physical burnt one. Yeah. Which, right now, I actually accidentally animated the clock ticking backwards when it should be ticking forwards. So we'll be fixing that later, but I it tick backwards. It's more furrophage core that way. True. What was I saying? Oh, I think I have it as a clock specifically because in the audio there is audible ticking. Like, it is diegetic to the scene that the audio's from. That it's like a ticking down clock. I've asked myself a question in my head, which is, does she even know how to read an analog clock? Would she know? I don't know. Would it be more likely that she could read a digital clock or an analog clock? Because she has vision problems that's prevented her from learning how to read in canon. I feel like it's actually easier to read a digital clock than it is to read an analog clock with vision problems. Should have a flawlessly accurate internal clock. That is the most correct statement possible when they're just to time zones. See, she's canonically good with mental math and like estimation and stuff, so that all fits delightfully well. Hold on, something about this frame is bugging me. I have to go back and fix that. I don't know, maybe that solves it. The digital clock uses bright lights where analog clocks use little bits. Yeah, skinny little bits at that. Nah, that's all I wanted to change was the width of like one eyelash and a little like flyaway that was happening there. Okay. I'm supposed to be making these streams a little bit longer, but I'm sleepy. My voice is tired, and there's only a little bit of sunlight left before I would be walking in the dark. She hates all clocks for different reasons. What analog clocks make noises? I feel she's astigmatism. I feel like she'd like cuckoo clocks, though. Like, you know, obviously, but like, just the idea that you get a little surprise from a clock. Okay, let's go pick someone to raid, because I want to go get a walk-in. Go back to Twitch chat. Twitch. Ooh, Ocean X is streaming art, but they are pretty well stacked over there. I think Starbright could use the raid. They're playing XCOM 2, which I don't know too much about, but I do know that Starbright Forever is pretty freaking chill. Let's do /raid Starbright Forever. So, Starbright is a Banui, Starbright has good vibes, and Starbright plays a lot of tactical games. So, y'all know the drill. Be good to streamer, be good to each other, and most importantly, be good to yourselves as well. Have a good one. Ta-ta.